it's Tally. I'm coming to you from my bedroom in the suburbs of Atlanta, Georgia, and you're watching 5 Girls, 5 Minutes. 5 Girls talk for 5 minutes and don't edit the videos. It's Thursday. I'm Tally, and I have a dog in my lap. So, anyway, so originally this video was going to be all about how I'm having a terrible day, and I am having a terrible day, and I will talk about that, but we also have a lot of questions to answer, so I'm going to go through the questions first. Tattoos. Hi, Reason. I don't have any tattoos, and it's kind of the same principle with the necklace thing that I was talking about last week, and that, like, I just don't know if I would ever come up with a thing that, like, I really wanted, and so if I found something and I would always be afraid that, like, I was going to grow out of it because I change obsessions so much. Yeah, so things that, like, you don't like to have to do and they're stupid but you do them anyway. Like graduation standardized tests in high school, those stink. Those are awful. I don't know if that's exactly what Libby was talking about last week. Okay, and then we were talking about backhanded compliments. And, okay, so I get this a lot because I post a lot of videos online, but I always get especially when I was first featured on YouTube, it's like, you should wear your hair down, you look so much prettier with your hair down, and then I would, or you need to take off your glasses, or you'd be really pretty if you took off your glasses, or you'd be really pretty if you straightened your hair, you'd be really pretty, and like, my ex-boyfriend used to say this, my dad says it to me all the time, but the best backhanded compliment I've ever gotten, and by best, I mean worse, I had a guy send me a YouTube message once and said, dun da da da, you look like you've gotten fatter or plumpier since your last video, but it looks good on you. Backhanded compliments at their finest. And then Libby was also talking about kind of being closer to one side of your family, or was it? Libby was talking about it, but she didn't ask about it. It was Tara. Tara was asking about it, and then, well, both of my dad's parents are no longer with us, and his side of the family is just huge. He has 3 siblings, and they all have, like, lots of kids, and lots of grandkids, and great-grandkids, and it's just, like, there's just a lot of people, and my mom's side of the family, she has 1 brother, and he has 1 daughter. So, yeah, and my grandparents visit us a lot. My grandma watched my YouTube video. She watches some of these too, so hi Grandma if you're watching this one. So yeah, I'm generally closer to my mom's side of the family. I was closer to my dad's side of the family when we used to live in Illinois, but we don't anymore. So, and we used to like drive, but now it's just my grandparents come to visit us more. Okay, so I'm going to talk about how I had a terrible day, and today is the 1-year anniversary of my team being stolen by Canada. Which is why I'm wearing my Gary Bettman Sucks t-shirt, my favorite thing that I own. Gary Bettman, by the way, is the commissioner of the National Hockey League, who really didn't step in at all, except for, in the situation, except for when he, went to Winnipeg and made a huge announcement, and then they had a parade led by their mayor. It really sucks. And also this, like, who's considered, like, one of the best NHL defensemen, if not the best NHL defenseman of all time, Nicholas Lidstrom of the Detroit Red Wings. I don't like the Red Wings, but I don't like them because they're good. They're not one of those teams that I like. I respect the team. I don't like the team, but I respect the team. But he announced he was retiring today, so, and then the Calgary Flames just hired a new coach who actually used to work for the Thrashers. But the hockey world has not really been talking about it today, and so I can't decide if it sucks because it's just like this reminder that everyone's forgotten that my team ever existed, or if it's better that I don't have to deal with like a whole bunch of people from Winnipeg being like, ha 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 ha, we deserve hockey because it's cold here. So yeah. But the Kings won Game 1 last night, so yay! I'm rooting for the Kings. I don't know who's going to win the series. I think it's going to go the Cup. If you win the series, you win the Stanley Cup. I think it's going to go to 6 games. That's my theory. Okay, so, anyway, so yeah, but, like, this morning I was just in a terrible mood, because that was, like, the first thing I saw online, like, as a reminder this morning, and then my mom was having a birthday party for one of her friends, and, like, I was not allowed, like, she was like, just make yourself scarce, and so they were going to come over in, like, 15 minutes, and, like, I needed to make a pitcher of lemonade, like, Crystal Light with lemonade mix. It wasn't, like, squeezing lemons. I was pouring powder into a pitcher and filling it up with water, which takes me about 45 seconds. She was like freaking out, like, they're gonna be in 15 minutes and you're making lemonade in the kitchen. She was yelling at me, and so she apologized, but like I was already in a bad mood, so I just moped around. I ate a foot-long meatball sub, and I watched Girls Next Door, and with audio commentary, and then just kind of let myself have a bad day. So that was fun. but like not fun at the same time. But it got better. A family friend that was visiting us last week, she stopped by so to say bye before she goes back to Jamaica, and so that was good. And so I got to see her, and so yeah. And now I've got a doggy who's gonna be in my video because he's handsome. Don't be running away from me. Look at the camera. Oh, I know you look sad. He had a worse day than I did, because he had to sit in his little crate all day because people were in the backyard and he barks a lot. Yeah, you didn't have a very good day, but now you're happy because I'm here. I played tennis balls with you. Okay. Alright, so anyway, I hope everybody has a good week, and I will, weekend, I guess, because tomorrow's Friday, and I will see you all next Thursday. Goodbye. Hi, Grayson. Your camera.